Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading, guys. If you have been waiting on your reading, I have been releasing collective videos every day so that you have something to watch in between your signs. So FYI, check those out. If you haven't, they are put into every playlist. So they're put into every signs playlist. I know that stuff needs a little cleaning up, but it is what it is right now, and you should be able to find it just by looking in your own playlist. So, Sagittarius. Ooh, what do we have? Oh, we have the fork in the road, number 13. Number 13 associated with the death card, which is a transformation, a transition, a switch. Yeah. Why? Because something might be feeling like it just goes round and round and round and like it never changes. And so therefore, I get the feeling you're changing something up because of this fork in the road. All right. So this is, by the way, the older deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle. And so we have round and round. What is going round and round? Oh. I don't know if somebody has tricked or deceived you into thinking that they have more or have a lot more to offer than what they do. If somebody was wearing a mask, if something looked really great on the outside, I mean, this could even be talking about a job that just looked really great, right, on the outside. But then once you got there, you realize, oh, they got a lot of issues, like issues with relationships within even HR sometimes has issues with people getting along. So I don't know. It's something, feels like it could be something that it's like, well, this was not at all what I thought. And now it's kind of left you feeling a little orphaned or a little bit out of place. In the midst of chaos and conflict. But guys, I don't even think it's yours. I don't even think it's yours. But I think it's something that you encounter a lot. So 32 here and now says to be focusing here and now. Wow. Focusing on your peace, because a higher power literally is wanting to step in and say, let me fix this. Let me fix this for you. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to for yourself, the higher power, well, it really doesn't discriminate at all, does it? When you ask for help, it gives you help. Sometimes not in the way we think. I have soulmates on the bottom. What's this about, Saggies? What is this about? Higher power. A higher power wants you to go, because your sign. We also have the never-ending story. I don't know why I just wanted to gloss over. I looked at it thinking, oh, well, they know. They know that there's this cycle, this keeps on. So you're at a fork in the road. Does it feel like the never-ending story? The higher power or your higher self, your higher consciousness has a higher timeline, quite literally. One that you'll feel like you belong in. This stuff's for the past. You shouldn't feel left out because this energy that you were in wasn't real anyway. There was something fake or deceptive about it. So don't feel left out. You don't want to be the person that fits in with all that glitters. You know what I mean? Because it's like, no, it's not what you think. Higher power. Oh, breaking you out. Freeing you from the imprisonment of your mind. Could be the community that you're in. Even it could be like needing to just break free from a community. Sometimes we are placed in locations where we don't really even feel like we belong, and maybe part of your mission here is to figure out, hey, which way do I go? So in order to avoid going round and round, being in the here and now, let's not live in the past, let's not live too much in the future, but leave it to be created by your higher power or the higher power. So when you're in the here and now, you figure out what kind of direction you're wanting to go to. It could involve leaving a community that was not good for you, that was more restrictive, or keeping you smaller than who you are. That's why you don't fit in. That's why you didn't fit in. There may be something with a mature man that has a connection to either the community or a tie and a direct hand in why you feel like you don't fit in here. Okay. Who is the mature man? Older gentleman? Likes to keep an appearance. Like this, all that glitters, likes to keep an appearance up, but it's just that, and that's why some people that can see right through that don't like it. Some towns are stuck in that. They are all just about. Some towns are all just about, like, how does it look like on the surface? Were you in the newspaper? You know what I mean? Like there's some people that care more about what does it look like, and maybe won't even have anything that they stand up for until something doesn't look right. Yeah, feeling like they'll lose respect or honor. I think they've lost your respect or honor is what I think. So you're going to be moving out of despair. You're going to be moving out of this feeling of not belonging. You might literally be moving. There's something that's going to help you as far as when it comes to a job, work, or money. The despair is in the reverse. So Spirit's messages, do not feel ashamed for any kind of experience that you have been through. That is just like a social construct that still, sadly, a lot of people go by. I have the message. This is interesting. I love it when I get the message because it's like very cryptic. Very cryptic. Like, what is this message? So you're on somebody's thoughts, okay? You're on somebody's mind. There's a huge transformation. However, this place, this community, this person, again, is more concerned with the mask and how does the mask look like. Thoughts. What are your thoughts? Where are your thoughts being directed? I don't feel like this person's concerned, or this person feels like you're not concerned at all with stuff like this. You might not be. You might not be shallow. You might be able to see completely through, seeing through the facades, you know. Concern. It's a concern about some kind of knowledge getting to you. Of a person that was supposed to be an ally. This person was supposed to be steady by your side because there's either their family or they were supposed to be somebody who was more concerned about the thoughts and feelings that you might have, but that's not the case. Have here and now. Focus on your wealth. Focus on all that you have at the current moment. That is how you build like appreciation, gratitude, and then you get more and more. Another card that says you're in somebody's thoughts. Look at this. You, Sagittarius, are deeply in somebody's thoughts. And one of these cards has Cupid, like Cupid's arrow is about to strike, has already maybe even struck this person. You're on their mind. Now it looks like a male thinking about a female, maybe thinking about being with you, loving you, being with you. I don't know if you feel like somebody's not concerned or not thinking about you. It's not this person, but there is a person that is thinking of you. Oops, that is concerned of you. And then there's another person who's just concerned about what you know. An ending is coming. Let me do another one of these Kipper. So we are channeling, by the way, your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides, my mom, my angel now, and spirit realm is helping And that's why I'm kind of just, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. You'll be coming out of poverty. Look, feeling limited is not your divine state of being. Everybody says that. It's the truth. Being impoverished is not your divine state of being. A contract is a contract, but it's your soul, and that means your soul can like literally change any kind of contract. You have 16, 16, 16. So the poverty in the reverse is kind of like this orphaned card and the despair card. They're all in the reverse because you're coming out of a time, you're maybe even meeting people from your soul group, or more people from your soul group. Coming out of lack because it was your birthright to begin with. Not the earthly birthrights. I mean, although I guess it's how you could obtain it, but you've got something much more powerful with the higher power. So there's something that hasn't come together yet that wants to come together with the courtship on the never ending. And expectation and gift in the reverse. Somebody was expecting you to give them something, or you're expecting a gift from someone, or expecting something from tell me a little bit more about courtship in the reverse. I can't tell if this is a good or like what this is about. Okay. Well, that tells it. This is where all that glitters is not gold. Because what it's saying is that there was a coming together that was supposed to occur. It's part of what you feel like is a never-ending story of being promised certain things and you expect it, and then your expectations get let down. This is a repeated cycle. This has to do not necessarily with them coming through with their promises, but you exercising and using wise discernment that has already been granted to you. So what is causing the fuzziness or the cloudiness? What is causing the mountain? Because it feels like we could be putting blame on somebody else when you would get more advantage, you would have more power, and you would be going your own way if you believed more so that you were responsible for everything, because then you can change everything. No matter what anybody did, or no matter what anybody had to go through. Maybe seeing it as a lesson for wise discernment allows you to move that mountain a lot easier next time. Not having to go through something again. So, what is Sagittarius going to do about the mountain? Recognize when somebody is being a false person. Recognize when it's not worth giving them the respect or honor. Like, it's good. Just be nice, right? But when you have that wise discernment, to use it. So loss of respect or loss of your concern for this person, in a sense. Yeah. Seeing, look, this energy here, either you or this person sees an accident waiting to happen, or hazard, meaning there's no unconditional love, there's no unconditional forgiveness, there's only betrayal and the scythe, and there's only bad things that could occur in the mind of this fear-based crowd. But remind you, they are fear-based, and they base their respect on social constructs. All right. This is a really deep reading, isn't it? It's not something little. You can see something clearly now, and that is why another letter. So you see something really clearly now because the murky thoughts are in the reverse. You're not brainwashed. You're not maybe on the, and maybe even coming off the influence of pharmaceuticals or substances or whatever it was that was maybe listening to this person, because we have 33 in the reverse, could be standing for knowledge that's not correct. You know, lots of knowledge, but some things that were lies, that weren't correct. It was just for their own. And that is why maybe the high honor is in the reverse about these people and what they do out of fear-based reactions. Another letter. And so you're succeeding, but you're succeeding because you see something clearly now. Almost like seeing clearly that they have tried to distort this truth or clearness. There's the good gent and there's the good outcome. Good, double good. A benevolent person maybe wanting to give you a letter that understands maybe your side of things. There is a good outcome here. When you take the road of your higher self or your higher power, when you trust your heart and your gut over something that feels fake and fear-based. Occupation, you may have the new occupation coming in for you, or something with your career, getting a letter letting you know, oh yeah, you can, of what you can expect, but expect it from yourself, not what somebody else is promising you. Expect it from yourself. Expect the best from yourself. Yes, this is because this is Siren 2. This means this is the new you. The new you. The transformed you, the new you. You should expect a whole lot more out of yourself now that you can see through some deception. 16, 16, 16, 33, 33. And here's your stars. So at the end of the day, you're going to be recognized. You may even get some fame about something. What you've been through. What you had to tolerate, listen, lies, hurtful things, persecution over and over. It comes out, you come out on top. You come out on top because you're the star, and so that means you always glitter. You always glimmer. You always glitter. All right. Anything you want to add? Any more advice you want to give to Sagittarius? 16, 16, 16, 16. 4 16s. Huge. Look up Tower and the Death card. Both of those would be hallmarks of what you're going through, because the new you, the Siren 2, the new you is going towards some kind of like a generational wealth. It is. It has a really good outcome, and you're going to get away from people that you can't trust or feel like you can't open up to. Just focus and keep your focus, and keep planning on how you want to stay focused on alignment with your higher power, with your higher self. You've got independence, you've got entrepreneurship, you have a financial windfall, you have the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Oh my Lord. Listen, these cards, she is over all the queens. The Empress can create whatever the Empress wants. The Empress creates an empire, right? She can take care of tons of people if she wants to. How did she get there? Started with the independence, self-reliance, and mastering themselves first. And good Lord, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and it feels like the Emperor and Empress here in the end come together. Good. Okay, good. So I see a good outcome. That's really great. Let's get your animal spirit and see if they want to say anything else extra, maybe. Anything else for Sagittarius? The Horse, putting in the hard work. Putting in the hard work. The Cobra is giving yourself time to have a pause. To have a pause, to heal. I feel like no matter how, you've got to watch how much work you're doing for someone. Especially in a community that there might be sharks out, or energy's kind of pacing, just waiting to get a bite or something off of your hard work. A hyena is reminding you to see the happy, fun things in life. Earthworm in reverse is the same as the full reverse, in saying that if there is a new beginning, it would be wise to open your heart, but this time with wise discernment for the people that you feel like are sharks or fire ants, the ones who might be attacking you, feeling like they're persecuting or attacking you. All right, let's end it with an angel number message for you all. And thanks for joining me as always. Number 33 on the bottom of the deck says, I am expanding. 31, you are disciplined. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined. Ooh, 777, you're also lucky in the flow. 6, your heart is your gift. You're natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those that you love. And it says, I am nurturing. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. Like and subscribe and come back for your updates. And I hope you enjoy your next 48 hours. Bye-bye.